The first one that we'll be looking at is a kind of a related element to Jira Service Management in the cloud, and it's all about data protection and security. Because as you know, if you're using Jira in the cloud, you really have no ability to manage your own kind of data backups. So, you know, Atlassian take their snapshots and they take that for the purposes of availability. But the HYCU team have got a great solution here that I think is really important for you to know about. So I'll hand over to Eddie, and Eddie can introduce himself and take us through an overview of the solution. Over to you, Eddie.
Thanks, John. All right, let me try to share the screen. So HYCU, we do purpose-built backup, and my name is Eddie. I'm the territory manager based in Sydney at HYCU. So what I'm going to go through today is the data protection for Atlassian Cloud. Now, we are partly owned by Atlassian and as well as Cisco and also Okta. Right? I'm not going to go through all this like marketing stuff, how many customers we have around the world and so forth, but our headquarters in the US. Now, we are proudly to be recognized on the Gartner's Magic Quadrant. We are the only backup vendor for Atlassian that's recognized in that quadrant. So we are extremely proud of that. Some of the challenges that we face today is how do we actually to protect the Atlassian Cloud, right? Now, it's quite typical that people have issues and error and deliberate malicious attack and so forth. Now, what happens, right? Just think about what happens if there is, right, a record or data or attachment, right, deleted in your Atlassian Cloud, right? Think about that. How are you able to restore that today? It's quite difficult because today, Atlassian Cloud only allows customers to do an export of their data, right, once in 2 days. So for every 48 hours, you only allowed to export or do a dump of your data, right, out of the cloud. And I think that's not enough at all for any organizations, right? So what's missing from that perspective? How are you going to do a granular restore, right? As you know, you do not want to restore the whole dump, right? Now, you want to be able to restore, right, down to a granular level. What about in terms of like scheduling, right? Now, without a proper schedule solution, right, you would need to write some scripts, right, to be able to export your data every 48 hours. And I don't think that is the right solution for that. What about the best practice? For any organizations out there, you would need to have that 3-2-1 rule as for backup copies. 3 copies of data, 2 copies, right, on a different media, and 1 offsite. So you need to follow that 3-2-1 rule. Even you don't follow that 3-2-1 rule, but at least, right, you need a second copy of your backup for a long-term archive or for long-term retention, right? Now, every organizations have their different retention regulation, right? Some of them requires for 7 years for taxation purposes. Some of them requires for 10 years because that's the nature of the business for the company that needs to remain for 10 years. Now, some of them, it requires to keep for 99 years. And I tell you, right, finance companies, insurance companies, health, right, they need to keep a long record, right, throughout the life of that particular person. And as you know, 99 years, right, is pretty much the ideal retention period for those organizations. Also, as well as in legal as well, right? Now, ransomware recovery, and this is quite, it's a hot topic. I guess, across all the industry. According to an FBI agent, right, ransomware, it will happen. It's just a matter of when. So you need a proper sort of backup, right, that can actually to be able to help you, right, especially when it comes to a recovery during a ransomware, right? So these are the important points that you think about, right? Is it the export of your data that's built in the Atlassian cloud enough for you, right? And I think most of you know the answer. Definitely, this is not adequate. Now, if you go to the Atlassian cloud, there is a great white paper that is clearly details this shared responsibility model. Now, if you look at closely, it is your responsibility to create backups of your own data. This is not just for the Atlassian cloud, it's actually across the board, right? For any cloud service providers, that they also say the same. It's the end user's responsibility, right, to do backup of your own data. The cloud service providers, right, it gives you the 24/7 access to your data, but it does not have the responsibility, right, to do a backup of your data. That's your own, right? Now, there's three critical reasons why you need to protect your data in the cloud. One is data loss. As what I said earlier, it could be a human error, accidents, a bug, and so forth. And well, it could be a deliberate act, right? I was talking to an end user a few months ago, and they said, like, one of the user before he left the company, he deliberately, right, delete all the data that he had or that he was responsible for, because he wasn't happy with the company, the way how it was let him go, right? So those things actually happens, right? Compliance now depends on what sector or what vertical you're in, right? It could be they're all different, but it is strongly recommended, right? Even your company is not being regulated, right, or does not need to be compliant. But I think the minimum, right, of data retention across the board is 7 years anyway. That's more likely for taxation or audit and so forth, right? Now, ransomware recovery, as what I said earlier, is that, well, it's not just like, a 3-2-1 rule that you need to follow, but also is that what happened, right, when you encounter a malicious attack, right? Now, it will not just attack your live data, but also your backup data as well. So how do you ensure that your backup data is protected against ransomware, right? And that's quite important. So ensure that whatever you back up to is ransomware proof. Okay. Now, these are the three critical reasons as like, what you need to think about in terms of data protection. Okay. Now, the benefit of HYCU. HYCU is a SaaS a backup solution. So what does it mean? It is that there's no installation from the end user perspective. You save time, right, for the maintenance because you don't need to. There is no need for upgrade because we do all the hard work at the back end, right? Now, and we support on-prem, cloud, PaaS, and SaaS, right, all the way through. It is the only, right, backup vendor on the Magic Quadrant that we support, that supports Atlassian Cloud. So that's at a high level, but the unique value proposition of HYCU compared to the others. What HYCU offers is that automate backups, right? So you can actually assign a policy once it's set, and basically it just runs by itself, right? It's extremely easy, right? And it's designed for it's designed for that simplicity and scalability. So you don't need to work out You don't need to work on like, how the high-level architecture is going to look like, how much memory and CPU you needed to protect your environment, and so forth, right? This is a SaaS solution. Instant granular recovery, and that's a big thing, and that's what everyone needs, right? Is the ability to able to restore down to a granular level, such as project, space, and so forth, or attachment, and so forth, right? Compliance, ensure that you have a proper solution that meets the company's right compliance or the government bodies right compliance, right? And this is quite important because especially in a public sector, right, or in a your company's list on the stock market, this is heavily regulated. And it's mandatory for your company to follow this compliance, right? Then HYCU, our SaaS solution for backup, right? This is something that can help you with, right? And with the HYCU solution, right, we give you the opportunity, right, to back up to an immutable worm storage. So therefore, right, when you come across with a cyber attack, you are fully proofed for that. Yeah, so these are the four, I guess, highlights, right, or key points that you think about when it comes to backup, right? That export function versus the HYCU backup as a service, right? How does it actually compare, and what do you actually need, right? And I think it's a no-brainer. That when you look at a HYCU solution, this is something that you need for any SaaS or cloud, right? Especially with Atlassian Cloud, it only offers you an export function, and I highly suggest that you take a look of the HYCU backup solution. Now, in terms of what we support within Atlassian, as what I said, we are partly owned by Atlassian, and therefore we have a very strong focus, right, to support different modules or software of Atlassian's Jira software, Confluence, Jira Service Management, right, Trello, Jira Work Management, Product Discovery, and Big Bucket, which is coming, I think, next month. And also we have a very, very long list of different modules or softwares that we support on top of Atlassian, right? So besides that, we also support other SaaS application and services as well. I am not going to talk too much about it, but I just want to give you a wrap up as like, how do we actually address all this like data protection for Atlassian Cloud, and also what are the unique value proposition, why you need to back up your data, right? It's your data, your control, your responsibility. Yeah. Now, as what I said to John, it's going to be a very quick high-level presentation from HYCU today. If you want to see a demo, right, in real action, please contact either John or myself. So this comes to the conclusion of my 10 minutes presentation. Question, does HYCU deal with GDPR requests to forget identities? Yes. Does the backup also includes assets? Yes, as well. It's just that the slide that I had, it was not up to date, but yes, we do also support assets as well.
All right, perfect.
So yes,
Thanks again, Eddie.